Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to my The Last of Us Part 2 Grounded Mode Stealthful Collectibles No Damage walkthrough. This is Part 5, and we're about to sneak up on these two guys. So, sometimes these two are a little bit closer together, but I like to run through the basketball court to get up on these guys nice and quick, and then grab the chick in the back and try and get her behind this car. And that way you can take her out without the other guy seeing you. You will notice when he reaches the area that he's at now, because he'll turn around.
What's going on?
And see that she's gone.
Alex? Where the hell'd you go?
So we're gonna be patient here and wait for him to be in the right area for us to take him out. Don't think you can squeeze between this pillar and the car, so you need to walk around it.
It's Alex! She's been killed!
There we go. It's you too, buddy. Nighty night. Okay, so he's done for. And if you don't care about collectibles, you don't need to go into this next area, but we care about collectibles, so we're going to go down here, and there's a bunch of clickers and runners in this area.
How are we gonna get Leah alone? Miss QZ is smart. Just need a minute to talk with her. Are you gonna make her talk? I have to.
Shut up, Dino. There's clickers here. So we're going to sneak up on this clicker first. Stabby, stabby. And there's a runner back here. Take him out. There's a collectible in the lockers that are next to us at the moment. And we need to come back and get that once we've cleared out this grocery shop. So, another runner. Get rid of them. Done and done. I think there's one more hanging around somewhere. Maybe in one of the aisles. Yeah, there we go. Need to get rid of this one too. Beautiful. And I'm pretty sure that's all of them. Not a difficult area to do stealth, to be honest. So we'll have a little search around. Like I mentioned earlier, there's a collectible in the lockers at the back of this area. I'm pretty sure I went back and got it. Make sure you don't miss that one before you progress. Pretty much where we took out that clicker early on. Have a little search for pickups also. Here we go, trading card. Let's have a read. Speed reading time, once again. Sergeant Frost. Once an ordinary soldier, Sergeant Edward Frost found himself the unwilling subject of a spark experiment. Infused with a mix of liquid nitrogen and radioactive material, he was left for dead by the scientists, but the cold put him in a state of suspended animation, allowing him to escape. Now known to the world as Sergeant Frost, he uses his cryogenic powers to aid the Society of Champions and seek justice against Spark. Hero. I think that was Brains 40, Brawn 80. Okay. So feel free to have a little look around again, see what you can find. And this next section is a bit of a tricky one. Requires a lot of patience, because there are so many enemies in the area. But you can kind of use a sneaky tactic to cheese through it and get through it stealth. You don't have to actually kill everyone in this area, but I wanted to see if I could do it. So I will show you the way to do it if you want to. First of all, we're going to get into this grass. There are enemies and windows and stuff in this area, so you want to be as careful as you can. I was just crawling through the grass here to make sure I wasn't spotted by the sniper that's in the top left window. So we're going to keep crawling through here. And there are guys over on our left somewhere that we want to be careful of, so I'm just sticking to the grass like I mentioned. And then Dina's just walking around, of course. Nobody's going to spot her. Here's me being as sneaky as possible, and Dina don't give a shit. But whatever. Right, so there's guys in this building ahead of us also. We're going to do our best to avoid them. You can see this one here. I'm going to wait for him to turn around. There he goes. And then we can sneak past this door. And you've got enemies going into the shop opposite us as well. We're going to avoid them for now. There's a really easy way to kind of get through this area stealth, just by luring all of the enemies to you. It just takes time. And you can also force checkpoints by sitting in a certain area. So I'm sticking to the grass here. You can see this enemy to our right actually spotted me here, so I crawled behind this car and sort of just sat still and waited for him to leave us alone. And he said he's got a visual, but he doesn't actually know that it's us. He's just imagining things, mate.
Anything? Got nothing.
Shirai's playing tricks on you. Alright, so once he's walked away, we're gonna head towards the direction that he's in, and we're gonna go into this building here. See, he's doing that turnaround meme, which is pretty annoying. Okay. Once we're in this building, we want to be careful of the enemies that are around us, because there are lots of them. We need to get upstairs. I think we have a chance to take someone out here. Yeah, I think once you get into this section, a couple of guys are going to come down the stairs. And we're going to sneak up and try and, I think we take one of these guys out. No, we leave them to it? Okay. So upstairs we go. First of all. Like I said, if you don't really care about killing the enemies, you can just walk through this area. You don't have to kill everyone, but you know, these guys killed Joel, so they've all got to die. Or they're part of the group that killed Joel. So everyone's got to die. Let's keep moving. This guy's first. This is the sniper I was being careful of earlier. Alright. He's done for. So this section really requires a bunch of patience. It's not easy at all to get up here. But once you are up here, it becomes a lot easier just because you can have patience and wait around for enemies to come to you, basically. Took me a minute to figure out how to do this section. I was trying very hard to do this without using this strategy, but the area that's open behind me is where you've got to go, and if you go that way, you don't have to fight the enemies that are here. You can literally just leave. So if you do what I've just done, you can just sneak past everyone. There's no collectibles up here, I don't think, so you don't have to worry about that. You can kind of just go, but I wanted to take everybody out, which means we're sat here for at least another like 10-15 minutes. It's pretty intense stuff, and it requires a hell of a lot of patience, but you'll see just how many enemies you can lure over to you. If you hang around here, you can pretty much assure that the enemies will come to you after a while, but you end up just sitting here for minutes at a time. I think you kind of need someone to not spot you, but find, I think just like find a body, and then they'll start patrolling the area differently. So that's why I came back down here to try and pick one off, try and find one. But again, just taking it slowly, trying to find the right opportunity to take one out that will be in the path of another one, and then they can alert everyone that someone's in the area, and that's when we can start using this strategy to our advantage. There's some bullets there on the table. Dina wants to get in the way of me picking those up. Thanks, Dina. Appreciate it. Doesn't hurt to search down here either. Some supplements there. Thank you, thank you. Right. So I think the next guy we take out is like, yeah, this guy ahead of us back in this area. And you've got to be careful when you're doing this. That's because there are more guys that like to walk through the same spot. So just make sure when you do move up to take one out that the others don't come after you like they are for me right now. Like I said, just trying to play it very patiently and wait for the right moments to take people out. I'm pretty sure there's a good like 7 or 8 enemies that we need to kill in this area. Alright, so they checked it out. And now they're leaving, which is good. And where's that other guy? And there's one of them. Let's try and take him out then, I guess. Come here, buddy. Stabby, stabby. So if we leave him here, I think that someone else will find his body.
Oh God.
Yeah, there we go. And we could move to take him out.
Oh no, what?
But all we want
Someone got him.
really are the others to hear us.
Goddamn area.
And they start doing the search of the area, and now we're going to go back upstairs. And this is where the patience comes into play, which can be a little bit frustrating. But if we just come up here, these guys will start funneling through this door, eventually searching the area for you. And you can kind of just cheese it out and just wait here. I was crafting up a few things, stocking up, killing some time. Yeah, but you will literally just be sitting here. If you don't want to watch this, you can always speed up the video to 2 times speed or skip ahead a little bit, because I literally just sit here and wait for these enemies to come to me. It makes this whole section a hell of a lot easier. Just requires patience, really. But I think we're here for like a good 10 minutes or so. One kind of tell to let you know that someone is coming up the stairs towards you is Dina. She'll like move if she's in front of the door in a position where she'll get spotted. If someone comes up the stairs, she'll tend to move to where she is right now, next to you. You just need to keep an eye on which way the enemies go, because they can come up and either go left or right, and rarely they'll come into the room that you're in right now, like straight ahead kind of deal. But here's victim number 1. Here he comes. Sort of figuring out which way I want to take this. Make sure you don't jump over straight away, because they can check the corners and end up spotting you as you jump through the window. There we go. Quiet. I go to sleep. You can have sections as well where you'll be literally sitting here for minutes on end waiting for them to come. I'm pretty sure I've edited some sections out where I was sitting here for a while waiting for them to come to me, because it does take time sometimes. But again, just patience. Like I said as well, if you really don't care about this, you can just leave. If you don't want to kill everybody. I like to see if there is a way to get through stealthily, you know, with killing everybody. And this was the only way I could figure out to do it. There probably is some ridiculously sweaty way to do it, but I felt like this way was probably the most reliable way to do it, at least, that you could replicate if you wanted to. I can kind of see in the audio section of this video when the next enemy's coming, and there should be one coming up in a second. It's probably at the bottom of the stairs right now. Dina's moving around awkwardly, so that probably means there's one real close. Yeah, here we go.
We'll check downstairs. Oh shit.
Why are you gonna check downstairs, mate? Alright. Let's go give her the old neck stab. There you go. Have a hole in your neck. And have a nice day. So that's another one down. And again, we're just going to sit here and wait. Nice and patient. That one brings up a melee weapon if you need it. Usually you'll be waiting here for like a minute or so for each one of these guys to come up. Dina just can't sit still. She is seriously annoying in some areas. Especially if you've got a piece of cover that can really only fit one person in it. A lot of the time Dina will try and take that cover, and even if you're in the cover already, she'll just straight up push you out of it and take the cover, and you won't be able to take cover, which can result in you getting spotted, which is kind of stupid considering that the AI seems to have a harder time detecting any NPC that's with you. Like, they can pretty much run in front of them and they don't see them, whereas they only need to lay eyes on you for a split second and you're going to get spotted.
This spot's clear.
You can hear these guys moving around beneath me. I think it's going to be like another minute or so before another one comes up. He is definitely not the most entertaining of things. Like I said, you might want to speed up the video or just skip ahead a little bit, because I am just sitting here. It's actually kind of funny looking at the video, because I can, like I said, I can see the audio and you can tell where an enemy comes and I kill them because the audio peaks when I kill them, and it seems like it's actually at the same sort of time intervals that they'll get here. It seems around a minute or two. Like, the gaps in between each enemy coming up the stairs and me killing them are actually really consistent, which is a bit crazy. And the next one's going to be coming up here any second.
Don't see anyone.
What?
Let's get this one killed.
Quiet.
Down he goes. Alright. So I think this one was actually kind of close, but I edited, like I said, I was editing some sections out where I was sat here waiting for a while. I did remove some parts, but as you kill enemies, you'll get checkpoints as well. So if you mess anything up, you'll be able to just reload the checkpoint. But this guy decided to go to his right, or our left, in this room, and there's actually a couple of pickups in this room. So now that he's down, back to our same position. Not the most entertaining of things to do, I know. And I think there are a few sections in the game where you can get away with stuff like this. But I don't do it that often. But this section is definitely a very difficult one, where it's very hard to actually do the stealth without getting spotted. A lot of the time in this section you'll take an enemy out and another one will just spot you straight away. So this is a really great way to get through this area. But I can imagine if you're just trying to get through it, that you'll probably just leave if you don't care about killing everybody and you just want to move through it. Yeah, you can just go. I don't know though, it's kind of a challenge to try and take everybody out. I kind of like seeing if there's ways to do it. But I do feel I'm trying to put some thought into remembering how difficult doing this on The Last of Us 1 was. I remember there being some very, very difficult parts, and it's kind of the same with this game. The only thing I'll say about this game is that it seems a lot longer. This game seems way longer than The Last of Us 1. Where did that guy come from? He must have climbed through the window. Oh well, never mind, he's next. Sneaky bugger. Let's get rid of him. I think after this guy, there's only one more for me to deal with.
Don't.
Yeah, don't. Get in the pile. That's right. You lie in the pile. Right. So one more. We'll wait here patiently. Should be here in a minute or so. I feel like we've got a really good look at this part of the scenery. We've seen it all in detail. Come on, mate. Get up here. Hurry it up. Today will be nice. Here we go. You made it. Better late than never, I guess.
Hey.
She spotted the pile. She's suspecting something. Let's just take it slowly. We don't want to risk getting spotted at this point.
Did this?
Who the hell did this? It was me. I'm coming for you next. Alright, let's go. Jumped over at the right moment there. She might have spotted me if I went any earlier. Oh, so close. Oh my god. See what I mean? The way they turn around and stuff? Like, it's so unpredictable sometimes. Stabby, stabby. Alright, good night, mate. That's enough of you. And, now we can go search around if we want. Pretty sure that's everyone.
You good? Yeah.
I'm fantastic, mate.
Way out of here.
Yeah, like I mentioned, the way out is where I was looking earlier, but because we've cleared all of this out, we might as well go around and look, see if we can find any extra pickups. You never know what we're missing.
Now what?
Every little helps.
We gotta get through this checkpoint wall. Those buildings are on the other side. Look around. There has to be a way over.
There has to be a way over, apparently. So yeah, search through all of this. Okay. Right. So I think that's everything. Oh no, we got this store over here we can have a look through. Alright. Anything in there? Nah. Not sure if you get anything out of this shop. Ooh, juice. Bit of rag. And I think that's about everything. I didn't actually know you could go underneath this shutter here and you'd end up at the back of that shop. That might have been useful earlier on to take out a couple of these guys, but either way works, right? You can see you can sort of get into this area a little bit easier. Didn't actually know about that until finishing this area, but either way works. So you can use this ladder to get back to the top floor over here. It's kind of difficult to take out the two enemies that are in that shop though, even if you do go under the shutter, because you've got the guy with the snipe on the top floor in this building and you kind of want to get rid of him first. So you've pretty much got to sneak around everyone else to get to him. Right. So dropping out from there and heading this way. I think you've got a section you can jump over here, yeah.
Hey, Dina. Yeah. Give me your hand.
Up we go, mate.
Hey, that round building. It looks like the TV station from your map.
Yeah. Come on.
Right. So,
I don't know how I would have done all this without you.
Look at you.
incoming exploding clicker.
Shut up.
I never would have let you do this by yourself. I'm glad I'm here too. Oh shit!
Boom.
What the fuck was that?
I ran into a trap.
A what?
Explosive traps. Watch where you're walking.
Quick sprint over to this little building here to avoid getting spotted by the two enemies. Even if they do spot you though, they're just going to run into the traps. You might have to take out one, but you should be fine. So you've got an alcohol pickup right there. There's also a trading card in the corner of the shop. Candelabro. Speed reading time. Let's get to it. Candelabro. Real name Sophie O'Con. Brain 60, Brawn 80, Affiliation Society of Champions. Beacon of the Darkest Night, this heroine earned her moniker when people first saw fire emitted from her hands and flowing through her hair. Originally from the volcanic Auvergne region of France, she fell into an active lava pool while protecting her little brother from Dr. Uckman's henchmen. Left for dead, she emerged from the pool alive and capable of wielding fire as a weapon, so long as she doesn't get cold. When not working with the Society of Champions, she spends her days hunting Dr. Uckman, whom she believes is holding her brother captive. Hero. Hey, I read all of that one. I didn't even read it that fast. Very good. Alright. So, not sure if there's any more pickups in here. Let's have a check. No, I think we're good. Alright, so one thing you'll want to do here is just use a bottle and throw it next to the trap. Don't throw it at the trap, throw it like in front of it, and that'll lure these dummies over. And they're just going to blow themselves up. You've got another bottle right here on the floor, making your life a lot easier. Okay. Onwards. There's another collectible to your right here. Don't drop down the ramp. You want to go up this ladder first to ensure you don't miss any collectibles. It's like a sort of mudslide thing ahead of you. You can go down and you can't get back up here once you use it. But you've got a note right here that says, still no scars, 4 more hours on this shift. Fuck, and a bunch of pictures of titties and dicks. That guy was obviously bored. Alright, down we go.
Any wolves? I didn't see any, but it's hard to tell.
I think we gotta get
Alright, down we go.
Oh, shit, Ellie! Fuck. I'm okay. Come on.
Right. So,
I don't want to think about that right now.
Don't want to think about that right now. Before you get too far ahead here, you want to jump into the back of this truck. You can sort of tell where you are by looking at that mural that's on the wall. Think it's a bit far away?
I don't know.
It's kind of fucking weird.
Right. Viv, I hope this gets to you. I saw what happened. The WLF broke into your place and carried out all the stuff Jimmy took. Jewelry, IDs, ration cards. He wouldn't answer their questions, just kept saying he didn't know where any of it came from. I tried to talk to them, explain how hard it's been here, how Federal forgot about us and we've all had to do things we're not proud of. They seemed to calm down. Then they found a Seraphite prayer in the book. Or they said a Seraphite prayer in the book. I didn't get to read the end of that, but that was pretty much all the information. Feel her love. Okay. So we're going to go down here now. This is where we find Tommy's horse.
Holy shit. These were all shot. Look. It's Tommy's. Ugh. Looks like it didn't have a number on this one. You okay?
Yeah, sorry, it's just the smell.
Alright. He must have taken off on foot. You good to keep going?
Yeah, I'm fine. Please. How'd this city get so wrecked? Boston wasn't like this, was it?
Boston didn't have a full-blown civil war. Fireflies never put up this kind of resistance.
Okay.
You see the TV station? Whoa. More bodies.
More
shot
traps.
bodies.
Tommy definitely came this way.
I bet he went through
Very easy to get yourself blown up here. Be careful.
Stop. Tripwire.
You stop.
Thanks.
So you want to go through the closed window, smash it open and head on in?
Probably for infected.
Still. One wrong step.
Yeah.
We're good.
Careful.
Just keep searching around. About halfway through this video now. A little bit over. Fuck your trophies. So you've got a collectible on the notice board here. Speed reading time, once again. Rebecca, by now you've realised I didn't get on the bus. I love you, but I don't understand how you can stand by these fucking fascists. They killed one of my neighbours, dragged him on his knees and shot him in front of his own home. His name was Jimmy. I've known him since he was 13. When I caught him swiping a magazine from my shop, I was the first person he came out to. He said this weird prayer before he died. I kept replaying it in my mind. May the current be calm. May she guide me home. I'm going to head up the cabin, figure out what to do next. I hope you'll come to your senses and meet me there, Fran. Okay. So you've got, I think, a couple of pickups in this area, in the lockers maybe? No? There's definitely a workbench ahead of us. Again, if you don't want to use your scrap, if you're like me, saving it for the bow or something, just access the workbench and then back out of it to ensure that it counts as you using it for your collectibles and trophies or whatever. And feel free to have a little search around, see what you can find. We're going out here now. Again, watch out for the traps.
Really got this area covered.
Hop up on
Probably
top
don't
of this
cut through
truck.
very much with all this.
There's that silver lining.
And we're going to go into this shop. Make sure you run around that explosive trap that's tied between the sign and the taxi. And you've got another card on the shelf here. This one is bizarre, bro. Young Bahar Reza once had a promising career in science, but her stint as Dr. Uckman's assistant ended in catastrophe. During one of Uckman's unauthorized experiments, she was doused with an early, dangerous form of his strength-giving formula, causing all of her muscles, even the ones in her face, to become impossibly swole. Ridiculously strong and a danger to everyone around her, she was shunned by society. On her own for years seeking revenge, she recently found a friend and ally in the aged and frail Naledi the Youthful, proving that opposites attract neutral. Okay. Right, so in here you've got another note. Let's have a look. M, make sure you take the envelope to the bank before Monday AM. Made the combo the last 6 digits of Stacy's phone number. Figured that'd be easy for you to remember. Hehe. 206-555-01. Right. Careful around here. See what you can find though. When you go through, I think it might be this door. Yeah, there's a clicker on the floor. Just back up away from it. You don't even have to shoot at it. Eventually it will just die. So just back up, run away. And it'll die when it reaches that point. Okay. So into this room. And in here you can find a safe along with some supplements there. Let's have a look. 55. 01. 33.
Oh shit.
There's some bullets there for you. Let's go. So the safe does count as collectible, though nothing inside it does. Sometimes there's collectibles inside the safes, as we've already seen. But bullets never hurt anyone. Actually, they kind of did, but you know what I'm saying.
Tall grass is making me nervous. Yeah, they're getting tricky to see.
Yup. Up on top of the truck and avoid the wires, and then we're going to open up this truck.
More of this stuff. Huh.
I think you need to like interact with it twice. Pretty sure this just takes us back inside. Yeah. We've already been in there. Yep. We need to move through here. More pickups. And right here you need to be careful again to avoid the wires. I think there's wires on this corner right here. Yeah, we're going underneath this truck. And you've got, I think you've got to detonate some of these wires here, yeah. I'm not sure if it was this playthrough or another one, but I remember missing these wires a bunch on one of my playthroughs. It's pretty funny.
That works.
Easy way to make sure you blow them up though is to aim for the edges, like aim for the things holding up the wires.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, it might be this. It might be right here when I just continuously miss the wires. It's harder than it looks, okay? I think I missed like 3 times. Jesus. Unlucky boy. Alright, one more. Come on. 4th time's the charm. Blow up, damn it. There we go. Got there in the end. And the problem is now we're running short of bricks to chuck. Move it, Dino. I need more bricks. Stop holding out on me, Dino. Where they at? Up we go. I think one of these ways up leads you into the middle of the wires, so take the same way as me there on the right. There we go.
We're not being subtle right now.
Maybe Leah will come to us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or they might be waiting to ambush us.
If you say so. Alright.
Need to get in there.
Alright, up the stairs we go. Making good progress. Almost at that TV station.
There it is. Stay low.
Yeah, stay low, Dino.
Feels empty.
I don't buy it. You see a way in?
Not yet.
Right. Grab them weapon parts. We need to find our way up. And there we go. I would have thought you'd be able to make that jump. I'm just getting a little bit turned around here and couldn't quite find my way. We'll get it though. Here we go. All the way up. Sorted. I think we're going up to my left there. Still a bit turned around. Yeah, here we go. I think you might find an arrow somewhere here in a bit.
Oh, it's brutal.
Getting close to getting that
Maybe
bow.
this? Let's get inside.
Yeah, let's get inside. I think we're using this rope over here to get in. Up we go. Okay. So we're following the path around here. We've got a new axe there if you want it. It's a little bit better than the one we already have. Right, so I think we need to climb up there where I just looked, but doesn't hurt to check for pickups, of which there are none. So up we go. I think this area is empty when you first come through it, but when you come back in a little bit, it's completely full of enemies.
This is definitely not Tommy. Who the fuck did this? I don't know. But it's a message.
This just happened. You think there's...
I hope not. Keep your eyes open.
Right. So we need to find our way up. Here. Again, just doing my best to search around, looking for extra pickups, extra ammo. See what we can get our filthy little mittens on. Not a fat lot, apparently. Not a fat lot. Smashy, smashy. Open this, nothing in there. What a whole bunch of useless. I think there might be another filing cabinet over here with something in it. Yeah, here we go. What's in there then? Nothing. Useless. Another one? Nothing. Useless. So this is the way we gotta go. We've done a good job of searching about the place. And we have found a fat lot of nothing so far.
Shit.
We've got to use this ledge here to shimmy across.
Body up there. this. We're too exposed.
You have to search all of it. I want to find Leah.
Just be careful.
Right. So many spots where loot can be hiding. That's why you see me just running around looking for shit constantly. Because I want that loot. I want it. Alright, we got a trading card here. Make sure you don't miss that one. Camilla. After her family lost their house to greedy developers, young scientist Camilla Green's public protest fell on deaf ears. Frustrated, she turned her research in animal behavior into a means of political action. Many late nights at the lab culminated in a device that allows her to telepathically communicate with animals. Now, as a member of the Society of Champions, Camilla brings her animal allies to places around the world where civil strife and avarice threaten to force people from their homes. And when evildoers don't listen to her, she lets her animals do the talking. Hero. Okay. Looks like I'm starting to give myself more time to read these now. Finally. Only took 6.5 hours. Or maybe 5.5. Is this part... Oh, this is part 5, right? I think. Yes, this is part 5. So, like 4.5 hours. I'm looking at the timeline in my editing software and I've got stuff spaced out. But shotgun bullet right there, don't miss that. I'm going upstairs. Get that shit reloaded. And I think there's another collectible up here on one of the
What is that?
settees, so be ready to get that. There it is right there. Another note. Rue, a little bird told me those scars you brought in from the coast talked. I heard Isaac is quite impressed with you. I know you've been having doubts, but you've got your power to... no, you've got to power through it right now. Show him what happened at the coast wasn't a one-off and you'll be set for life. Think about how few people get this chance. I'm proud of you, Dad. Right. Nice. Moving on then. So I think we have to go into this back office over here to continue. But you know I was looking around for extra pickups before we did that. Right. Got this other office on the left you can search as well if you want to, but I think I just moved on here. Oh, they did.
That's her. Leah.
You sure?
Yes.
Guess the universe really wanted her dead, huh? There's nothing on her.
Nothing on her.
This is 2. Do you copy? 6. Acknowledge. Over.
Dina. It's all of them.
Hey, wait. That's near Jackson.
Look at their fucking smiles. That's her. That's the one who killed him.
Three down, right?
3 down.
6. This is 2. Do you copy? Support Unit India en route to the TV station. Repeat. Support
Shit.
Unit India en route.
Yeah, we should
Over.
get going.
Well, she's dead. How do you feel?
I'm pissed we couldn't talk to her.
Yeah. She didn't hurt Joel. It would have been fucked up to make her talk. Shit.
Right. So this bit's pretty tough to get through also. A bunch of these guys push you at the same time. And
How are we getting out of
you gotta be ready for it. Of course, we find the one filing cabinet with a bullet in it. After spending all our time searching in here. We're gonna sneak through the wall right here, and we're gonna use these desks to our advantage, because in a second a couple of these guys are gonna come up the stairs. And we're gonna time it just right to take them out. So let's go back over to this desk and we'll wait right here for the moment. Use that patience again. Okay, here they come. So you've got one closer to us right now. There he is. And this guy on the side. And we're going to take the one out on the side first. But we're just going to wait for him to get closer. There he is. Go get him. He's first. Stabby, stabby. And the other one's made it to over there already. If you leave him long enough, he'll crawl through the space in the wall like we did earlier, but we're gonna beat him to the punch. Oh, he nearly had me. Almost spotted me, son. Not quite, though. Nighty night. There's one more over there in the distance you can see as well. Let's go and get that one dealt with. And then there's only a couple more down below us. But again, we're just taking our time here. Not a fat lot left of this video now. Less than 10 minutes. Or maybe around 10 minutes or so, actually. Let's get rid of this one. There we go. Good shit. Okay. So they're the ones on the upper floor, and now we need to worry about the ones below us. But we need to get down there first. There's a few different ways you can get down there. I think this is another area where if you wait long enough, eventually the guys will come upstairs, but it does take a lot longer than the previous section where we did something similar to that, where we used a similar strategy a little while ago. So we're just going to move up and find the best way down, because like I said, there's a few, and with some of them they will just appear. Right here I was trying to throw a brick to get their attention and draw them up, but I don't think they come up from throwing a brick. They just kind of say I heard something and then they'll just leave it alone. I think anyway. See, she's got nothing. Didn't even come investigate it. So yeah, I have had them come upstairs before, like the next group, but I decided not to wait and just to get involved with it and go down there and take them out. Just keep it moving. No, playing it patient. Yeah, I think I was waiting to see if they came up here before I'd figured out that they're not going to do it, but hindsight's 20/20, right? That's the thing about looking back on your playthrough. At least it allows me to give you guys a bit more information on what I'm doing, although it was actually a month or so ago that I actually did this. I just want to get it out of the way though. Get it all off my hard drive, get it posted on YouTube. I can't imagine it's going to do very well on YouTube, but that doesn't bother me. I kind of wanted to do this series either way, And these are the kind of series that do well over time. That kind of gain steady views over time. Like my other Last of Us series has.
Saw someone.
Doing the similar thing.
Okay, watch my 6.
Looks like I was trying to figure out a decent way to get down, but I don't think this guy comes up. I sat here waiting. Oh no, he did. Okay. There we go. I guess maybe because he spotted me. Or she thought she spotted me. Decent. Let's go give him a little stab.
What?
Oh, what? Oh no. My friend got stabbed. Now I'm gonna get stabbed. Oh no. In the pile. I don't know, maybe the others came up here now. Maybe I did do it this way. Bit of an awkward edit there. I guess I got a checkpoint just after killing that guy. And had to use it to continue here. That's why it looked a little bit strange, like the camera angle changed, but... I'm guessing it loaded me just after killing that dude. And this guy had come up too, so he probably spotted me. I didn't know he was there. Oh, there's the other one. Yeah, actually I do remember this. I think I took this guy out. And I couldn't find the last one. If it's the playthrough I'm thinking of. Took me a minute to figure out where the other one had got to. Alright. And we have one more. There she is. Or is she the last one? I'm not sure if she is the last one. I guess it wasn't this playthrough then. Or I couldn't find the last one for a minute.
Oh my god. Carrie's fucking. Whoa. Don't.
Alright. Stabby stabby. There's another checkpoint usage. Or maybe it was this one where I couldn't find the last one. I remember on one of my playthroughs there was one of the enemies that just kept eluding me and I couldn't find them. So many dead people. But yeah, this area is kind of tricky. Definitely a difficult one. There you are. Get over here, you. Because you're next. Oh, so sneaky. I was lucky. Right. So.
And he's still standing. I don't think so.
You're gonna have to go this way once you've taken them out, and you can't avoid being spotted here. You will get spotted doing this. So just be ready. I think my edit was a little awkward here. But just keep moving.
Through this window.
Through the window. I think as I was running through my first attempt, one of those guys managed to shoot me, so I had to redo it. Trying to keep that no damage going, you know. But this section is pretty much just down to luck, taking no damage, because they will just shoot you sometimes. Alright, so we've only got a few minutes left.
Alright. It'll work for now. Keep going.
Find a way in.
Down here we go.
Masks.
Okay.
Masks it is, and we're going to crawl through this tunnel.
We gotta keep moving.
Alright. Bit of rag there. I still haven't got enough supplements to get my last thing. We're getting close though. Very close.
the way through. They thought they had us. I know. Ellie.
Oh. Moody. Alright. So, we're almost at the end here. Thank you all very much for watching. Let me know in that comment section what you thought. Have a great day, and until next time, take it easy.